25th of April 2018, and we are at lovely Bennett's Bay. Just had a little picnic. Right down there where the water's coming in is where we were sitting the boat, and just kind of easing my way up to the garbage line, and you'll see in a few moments just how badly the place can use a cleanup by everybody. Yeah, I'm looking at a few rocks. Funny the sounds you hear on a shore. So here's a tide line here. Looks innocent enough to start with. Let's turn a few things over and see what we can find here. We won't have much daylight. It's already... There's a piece. Looks like strapping. So I won't be focusing too much on the microplastics tonight like I did the other day at Scott's Bay. But yeah, here's another few pieces of microplastic there. It's hard to get a hold of even with the gardening gloves, but I like getting it. So yeah, all that seagrass and whatever is full of that stuff. I think those are straws sometimes, but they're bird feathers, so that's all right. Good piece of plastic there. These rubber bands. Hello, what are you, lovely? Ooh. Well, that's a nice little bit. We'll leave it there for some other kid to find. So as you can see, in this piece now we're seeing a lot of microplastics. These don't ever chemically break down. They just get smaller and smaller and eventually stick in the water to impurities and get up into our drinking water. I thought that was a bit of sea glass for a split second. I hope the camera's picking this up in this light. It's not the best, but just to show you in a square foot of shoreline what you can see in terms of garbage. Little blue speck there. I can't even get that. That's too fine for these gloves. And it's time for me to start getting the heavier sized pieces. Fish tag, probably a pudding or yogurt jar. So the logic of it is if you can get the heavy stuff before it turns into the microplastics, I mean, you'll never get all the microplastics, but if you can catch enough of the heavy stuff before, you're preventing some, I guess. Now, where's Bernice? There she is. She don't see me. I don't like to get too much rope right away. That stuff's kind of starting to break down. I'll grab it just because. As you can see on the shore further up, there's just a lot more of everything. Unknown plastic bits. Comb, bit of rope. I'm gonna leave the rope for now, because like I say, you'll fill your bag with it. Is it just as offensive? Maybe, but getting all the other stuff. Hypothetically, the rope takes a little longer to break down if it's marine quality stuff. Rope Hop Canada Inc. Made in, I want to think it says made in Canada. Isn't that amazing? The ever-present party balloon ribbon. Guaranteed you'll find some of that on any show you go to. Happy birthday! Yeah, that's an awful pretty little one. Some fortifications there. Yeah, Bernice might like it. She gives them to the kids at her school. I like to think it doesn't count against my limit. The most labor-intensive stuff is reaching for this and processing it. A little bit of styrofoam. So yeah, no micros, Ted. Unless they're very, very easy to get. So lots of micros here, one piece. 2 pieces, 3 pieces, styrofoam, like rife with it there. Another little piece in there. It's a nice brown agate. So this is just the little area I've done so far. I'd say that's about 30-40 feet worth. And I haven't even gotten up to the secondary tide line yet there. Ah! Piece of a plastic utensil. Somebody probably used upwards of 20 minutes, half an hour to eat what they were eating with it. And then we'll throw it away. And away always ends up being somewhere. I get that little piece of string because it's already deteriorating. Sometimes you turn this stuff over and it's pretty obviously there. Bottle cap. These wear down and that top part will abrade off and you're left with a ring thing to choke an animal. One of these days we might invent some kind of a garburator for your plastics that'll just kind of shred all your plastic. It can be collected then by someone who can do something with it, and hopefully it'll be easy to figure out all the different kinds of plastic, because there are several kinds, and that's part of the problem. Your shampoo bottles are different from your polycarbonate water bottles. I'm not even sure about these rubber bands being too toxic, but I'm sure they're not all natural rubber. There's an awful lot up at the fire pit there. There's a bit of a communal fire pit, and it is discouragingly filthy. But who do you blame? Is it locals? Is it people that come here that are not from here, that simply have no pride or don't care? Now, this thick stuff, I already see a few things in it. So I've been at this, I don't know, probably about 20 minutes, and I've already got that. And I'm being pretty picky so far in terms of what I'm getting. Time will be of the essence shortly. Reese. Not sure what that's off of. Looks like it goes over something metal. Usually when you turn this over a bit, you start seeing more plastic corrugated board. And plastic does love to cling to things. Likewise, styrofoam. I'm going to get this little string here. It don't take up much space. Oh, this stick might serve well. Kind of doing rough. There's got to be a factory in China that turns these things out. Made in Canada. Aren't we proud? That turns these things out by the friggin' hundreds of thousands for lobster traps. It's a tag for a lobster trap. And by the God, if I haven't picked up 100 of those since I started doing this last fall, I haven't picked up any. A bit bigger than the 410. Hi, lovely. I'm recording. Don't be dancing naked on the shore like you usually do. Unless you want to go on YouTube. Unless you want to go on YouTube doing it. Oh, we'll catch this frayed rope since it's not too caught up with other stuff. Yeah, the plastic right there. And another one right there that's a bit thicker. I'll take that stuff too. And I guess that one. Bottle cap. That might be a piece out of a shell, I'm not sure. Get that little corner thing. A little bit of sea glass. Goes into that. Top of a milk jug or something. Bottle cap. Frayed rope bit. What's that, hon? Oh wow, that's beautiful. Cigar filters, always a bunch of them. Bottle cap. That's an unknown. Another bottle cap. Long piece. Grab. Plastic there. Plastic there. Now I could try and poke through all of this, but I don't know if I'm going to go for that. But as you can see, lots of little tidbits in it. It doesn't